Ready ji? 10 minutes dictation, 80 speed English, start. The point is, this is irreplaceable natural wealth which our country has given us. Stop. If this goes off the record, I do not mind. Stop. Whatever safeguards or the systems of the checks that we boast of, have been collecting dust in libraries and in other official domes because we do not implement them. Stop. There are no cognizable preventive checks until there is some disaster. Stop. We always start talking of them after some disaster happens. Stop. The minister, in his great enthusiasm, is making many statements, but I want to know when a state in this country cannot have mining lease of certain minerals on its own, which will mean revenue to the state, you sell the autonomy and independence of the state. Stop. When you deprive the Indian states of its own rights, you are very willing to bring in foreign collaboration and you have no control as to how they will overexploit the mining lease. Stop. And by the time we cry hoarse, our earth would have been robbed. Stop. We have no preventive checks for any of these. Stop. In our great haste, we are saying we want technology, we want progress. Stop. I would say do not lose what is in your hands first. Stop. This is not a neem tree or a tobacco plant, which you can plant and grow again. Stop. Once mining is finished, it is closed forever. Stop. I am giving you an example. Stop. He says he has done a survey. Stop. Between Odisha and Andhra border, there is a priceless ruby mine. Stop. International agencies are sitting in our country to see that we do not open that mine because international gem price will drop. Stop. Everybody knows how the diamond market is maintained internationally. Stop. You have one family managing to entire show. Stop. This ruby mine has been suppressed. Stop. Neither Orissa benefits nor Andhra benefits. Stop. It is a Naxalite infested area. Stop. I have gone there and I have got photographs of the area, where illegal mining is going on in full scale with the official of the government. Stop. This raw ruby stone is coming like any junk. Stop. They are being used casually as paperweights on government office tables, and the government is turning a blind eye. Stop. But the mining is going on and the priceless wealth is being depleted. Stop. Part of that mine stone is being illegally supplied to Indian jewelers, who are marketing it. Stop. It is fairly okay. Stop. What is the solution to this interrogation. Para. To provide the statistical base for the apprehensions voiced above, may I point out that I have got all the figures relating to the fiscal deficit and the revenue deficit with me interrogation, but I will not go into them. But I would like to point out that in the year 1996-1999, about $30 billion will have to be paid as installment and repayment of interest, and today, about 30% to 40% of our liabilities are not backed by any assets. This commitment has been made by our eminent economists. The productivity of the much adumbrated Green Revolution is also very low. I have got the figures, but I will skip them over. But what I want to impress is that I see no improvement either in work culture or in productivity, and that is the essence of reforms. If you really want to have reforms, black money is mounting. But I will again skip the figures. But what is still uncomfortable is that the government is becoming more and more permissive about the corruption in public life. The government policies are encouraging, this in my view is important, saving abroad and profligacy at home, thus making way for a new sophisticated form of colonization in which we would be assigned the subsidiary role and made to believe that the export-oriented growth would lead to our salvation, while, in actual practice, it would mean export of our environment and natural resource and cheap labor and competition between the poor countries. So far as the developing world is concerned, the economic power would get concentrated in the hands of 200 to 300 multinationals of the 5 big powers, and wherever there is concentration of power, human dignity and human liberty would always be undermined. Gandhiji himself talked of the global village, but he also wanted the village to become a globe in itself, and that lesson we are totally forgetting in what we are doing today. Nobody is against globalization. But I am definitely against globalization. But I am definitely against the subsidiary role that is being assigned to us, and we are being put in a straitjacket, and we will have to follow that course. There are other points which I would like to make, but there is no time.